Sports, a place where many athletes find success.
This is likely the final play that matters. End zone wide open. What a night for Mike Williams.
But where there's a winner, there has to be a loser.
He came a long way. You hear me? Come here, I love you, bro. Good.
It's one thing to watch the game, but another to analyze it. Let's talk about the numbers. You ready? YouTube! What's going on, man? Back at it, give another video. It's your boy, Numbers Fan Jay. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'm here every Monday and or Thursday. We talk about NFL football, NBA basketball, and the men's March Madness tournament. And of course, if you're not new to my channel, then you're used to seeing me do Victory Monday, talk about NFL football. But I wanted to do this a little bit differently today. I wanted to kind of get off schedule. I've never done a comparison video, so I figured this was the perfect time to do that. So, before I get into the LeBron versus Kobe debate or comparison, however you want to look at that, I do want to go ahead and say once again, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. I have said this in a video before. I'll leave the card up here for you guys to go look at that. But this video is in no way disrespect towards Kobe Bryant, who was a fantastic player, a phenomenal player, an icon for our generation, no doubt about it. One of the greatest players to ever play the game. Just want to say that. Now, when I look at player versus player, these are the 5 most important things that I consider. Number 1, accolades. Number 2, statistics or stats. Number 3, consistency and longevity. It has been combined for me into one category. Number 4, the clutch gene, how clutch is your player. Number 5, winning. Now we will explain these categories as we get to them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into them. Number 1, accolades. Accolades, this is the recognition by the coaches and the media. These are things, these are awards, things that we can pinpoint on certain players for certain years. So MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, scoring titles, these are accolades, right? So we'll start off at the bottom between both of these players. We're going to display their accolades for you. LeBron, 16-time All-Star. Kobe, 18-time All-Star. No Rookie of the Year for Kobe, no assist titles. LeBron has an assist title, and he does have a Rookie of the Year. 2 scoring titles for Kobe. To LeBron's, just 1 scoring title. Moving on to the more important stats, or the more important accolades. MVP, LeBron has 4. Finals MVP, LeBron has 4. Kobe, MVP only has 1. Finals MVP, he has 2. So both players are very decorated, very great players in their own right. But I'm going to have to give this advantage to LeBron. Like I said, MVP and Finals MVP is what I believe are the greatest accolades you can ever receive. LeBron has more of both. So I'm going to give this to LeBron. Stats or statistics. Gonna go ahead and display LeBron's career stats for you. Certain things stand out. 73% from the free throw line is not what we want from a player. So that is very low. 50% from the field though is very high. So it kind of balances out. 27 points per game, that also stands out. Kobe career-wise, 44% field goal percentage. 83% from the line, so much better free throw percentage. 25 points per game, and he also has less turnovers per game than LeBron. So very close comparison here. Now Kobe has the most misses in NBA history. Getting more into depth about his stats. He also has an 81-point game, which is second only to Wilt Chamberlain, who scored 100 points in a single basketball game. This 81-point game was a regular season game versus the Toronto Raptors. I do want to point that out. The Raptors at that point were 14-27. At the same time, nobody else has scored 81 points. So this is an incredible feat, but just want to point out the strength of the other team as well as it being a regular season game. It's kind of overlooked in this comparison, and here's why. LeBron James will finish with the most turnovers in NBA history. He's second currently on the all-time list. So Kobe has the most misses, LeBron will finish with the most turnovers. LeBron is also the only NBA player to ever be in the top 10 in scoring and in assists. That's huge. LeBron is also the only player to ever score 25 consecutive points in a game. This is Game 5 versus the Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals. He scored the final 25 points to win in double overtime, and the Pistons would go on to lose against LeBron and the Cavs in Game 6, which sent LeBron to his first NBA Finals. So he performed at a very high level, a level that nobody else had done ever in the playoffs, and he ended up sending his team to the finals, the game after that. So I will have to give the statistics category to LeBron. 3, consistency and longevity. Now, Kobe played 20 seasons. He averaged 22 plus in 13 years straight. Injuries in the latter portion of his career kind of kept him from keeping that streak going. But Kobe played one of the most ideal situations for any player that's coming into the league. You want to play 20 years, right? You do. Most people do. On the other hand, LeBron has played 17 seasons. He's averaged 20 plus in all 17 seasons. And he's averaged 25 plus in 16 straight. He had no serious injuries, and he will also pass Kobe Bryant in minutes played within his first 3 games of this next season. So I'm going to have to give longevity and consistency to LeBron. Straight up, he just played more. He will play more. 4, clutch gene. Now, I'm going to limit this to the playoffs because obviously the playoffs matter more. It's pretty obvious that you win or go home in the playoffs, where you have regular season, you win, and you just go to the next game, next team, etc. But anyway, Kobe Bryant on buzzer beaters in the playoffs, 7 out of 28. LeBron James in buzzer beaters in the playoffs, 7 for 15, with 5 as the buzzer sounded. Now, for a long time, the narrative was Kobe that was more clutch than LeBron, and actually, LeBron has the higher percentage. When it comes to being game on the line, last shot, win or go home, LeBron has the higher percentage. So I'm going to have to give that to LeBron. And number 5, the final important category that I consider when comparing players winning. It's not the most important, but it is very important. Kobe has 7 finals appearances, 5 wins, 2 finals MVPs. Now, LeBron had 10 finals appearances. To date, he has 10 finals appearances, 4 wins, 4 MVPs. Now, the key here for me is the fact that LeBron has 4 finals MVPs and 4 wins. So every time he's won, he's been the most valuable player on the biggest stage of the NBA. When Kobe has won more times than not, there was another player by the name of Shaquille O'Neal that won Finals MVP, and that is a whole different conversation in itself. I can make a whole video if you would like on Shaq and Kobe in the finals, right? But LeBron has never had a teammate average 30 in the finals. Shaq has never averaged below 33 points per game in those finals wins with Kobe. So I just want that to be known. I'm going to pick LeBron here. It takes a lot more wins to get to 10 finals than it does to get to 7 finals. And he's also only 1 ring behind anyway. So he's done a lot more winning. So going back and looking at all of the categories that we've discussed here. Accolades, we gave LeBron the win there. We gave him the advantage. Stats, we gave LeBron the advantage. Consistency and longevity, we gave LeBron the advantage. Clutch gene, we gave LeBron the advantage. And winning, we gave LeBron the advantage. I mean, to me, it's not close. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you're new. Thank you for your view. I appreciate you. It's your boy Jay. We out of here.